we're human too. Don't forget.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think the main thing for kids trying to be successful in class is really, man, utilizing the office hours. I would say would be number one. That's the easiest way. I found I'm getting quite a few kids starting to show up, and they can share their screen. So you're having trouble. It helps me because some of the stuff I have you do as a student, I don't know what it looks like from your point of view, from your vantage point. It's like, okay, I assigned it to you, but I don't know what you're seeing. They come to office hours and open up their computer screen. It's like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like.
It's so true.
and then I can see and help you try to figure out ways to navigate and to solve problems.
I will say that
and it helps you. So
yeah, I will say that is one interesting thing about learning in a remote environment. I said, I think it was last week or a couple of weeks ago, I would never have figured out how to do a podcast for students if it wasn't for this environment. But conversely, now students can, in the future, even after remote schooling is done, maybe they can get help from you at a different time and be able to do it all through the laptop, So now you'll have the ability to help students, and students will know how to ask for help in a way that they wouldn't have been able to do before. Could you walk us through just, very simplistically, in case the student is like, oh, office hours and sharing my screen with my teacher, that is what I need. How would a student step-by-step do something like that?
I think the nicest thing would be to just, your teacher would invite you, or you would email your teacher and tell them what time you plan on stopping by, so we know to expect you. There's nothing wrong. You can just drop by. Every teacher should have a link out there that you can use to access office hours.
Can I ask a question about that? Where do you keep your link for office hours?
It's on my homepage.
Okay.
So there's an office hours link under my schedule.
Cool.
And I just use, yeah.
You're talking about your homepage on Canvas?
Yes, my Canvas homepage. It's located there. I still have some kids trying to work to try to figure out how to get there. But like I said, the numbers have gone up, and this is a better thing for me as a coach. I've never had the ability. I went to 4 seasons last year. I've never had the ability to be after school and have that time to help students. And boy, they need it. And man, asking questions, I'd say that's the number one key to success right there. If you take the time, ask questions, get to know your teachers. I said, we're human too. We're here to support you. Come join us, and then we can help you.
I think that's a common misunderstanding that students have. Like when I'm trying to schedule meetings with students to connect with them and see if I can support them, I get a lot of responses like, oh, I don't mean to bother you. I know you have a lot of other students. And I'm like, no. I like to be bothered. I mean, would you say that's accurate? Like if students are like, oh, can you help me? Can we meet? Do you like, oh, here's another one? You don't feel like that at all, I'm imagining.
No. I was surprised yesterday. I think I spent this first time I spent every minute dealing with somebody or something during office hours, the whole hour and a half. So, but no, that's the way it should be. I mean, we want to help as many kids as we can. And once you figure things out, probably the less help you need. Or a couple kids came back today. They popped in and took 2 minutes, asked the question, boom, gave them the answer, and they knew what to do and took off and went to work.
That's great.